Hey everyone, and welcome back to Pro Wrestling for Life, where we talk everything professional wrestling on my couch, no script, no studio, just me and you talking about what's going on in the world of professional wrestling, mostly WWE, but we might dive into AEW, NXT, things like that. I know NXT is part of WWE, but when I say that, I mean main roster stuff. So anyway, from the thumbnail, we are going to talk about the next potential brand war. And we haven't really had one of these seriously since the late 90s. And I'm referring back to the Monday Night Wars between WCW and WWF, WWE. I'm not sure when they changed, but anyway, back in the mid to late 90s, there was a war for brand supremacy on Monday nights, and WWE led it for a long time, and then they didn't for a little while. They relinquished the title to WCW, and they held that for a little while, and then Vince McMahon does what he does, and he decided to buy out the competition, and WCW is just a distant memory now. It is no longer a brand. It is owned by WWE, and you can see all of their archive stuff on Netflix or Peacock or who knows what it's on now, because there's 7,000 different streaming services that you need if you're a viewer in the United States. If you don't have a VPN, wink wink, or if you live in another country other than the US, and pretty much everything's on Netflix. And anyway, so what's been going on? So AEW has their monthly or pretty much monthly pay-per-views, and for the last three major events that AEW has had, WWE has ran counter programming. The first three times they ran NXT, PLEs, pay-per-views, whatever you want to call them, head-to-head with AEW's pay-per-views, which they still do a pay-per-view thing where I'm not sure who you pay. I don't know if it's YouTube or whatever they run on. I'm not really sure. I don't really buy their stuff. But anyway, since May and through August, NXT has run a concurrent event to kind of draw viewers from them. So WWE is trying to push out the little guy, and they're trying to kind of repeat what happened with WCW in the mid to late 90s. And is it working? I don't really know. I think AEW has their core base that kind of dislikes WWE for being the giant, the established brand. So AEW is kind of like the cooler, not indie, but not far off from it. And WWE does not like competition. So what they did is they ran NXT events, and maybe it worked, maybe it didn't, I don't know. But on September 20th, AEW is having another pay-per-view. It's called All Out. And what is WWE going to do? They are running WrestlePalooza, which was a former ECW pay-per-view, but WWE owns the rights to ECW just like they do WCW, and they are doing an event called WrestlePalooza. And on another note, this is the first PLE that is going to be on the new ESPN app, which I don't know anyone that's really thrilled about that. I guess people that have this included with their cable package aren't really upset about it because it's included. But if you don't have cable, then this is going to be a $30 a month, another streaming service that you'll need to watch PLEs for WWE. And they're sounding like they're going to do it big. They already have Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky for the women's World Championship. It's looking more and more like AJ Lee and CM Punk are going to do an intergender match with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Sorry, I almost said Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And I'm filming this right before SmackDown, so I don't know for sure if it's going to happen. But there's a lot of rumors that are saying AJ Lee is going to come back tonight. It's in Chicago. That's their hometown. Chicago was the site of Survivor Series last year, and that's where CM Punk made his return. So all signs are kind of pointing to the return of AJ Lee. And they've kind of teased that it might be Rhea Ripley instead of AJ Lee. Rhea Ripley and CM Punk are friends. And they kind of had a little segment on Monday Night Raw where they didn't really say that they're going to team up or anything like that, but they hinted that it might be a possibility. It was a little seed that was sown. So I think it's going to be AJ Lee. There's another rumor that one of the WWE shop officials kind of leaked something that's saying they're going to have some fire gear available for WrestlePalooza. And whether that's true or not, I don't know. I didn't see it. It's just a rumor to me because I didn't see. But if that is true, then I think for sure she's going to come back tonight. So what do you guys think of this? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I kind of don't love it. I think that there's room for both. AEW kind of has all of the people that left WWE, so they're kind of recycled. They don't use the same characters because they can't because of copyright laws. But, it's like Edge is Adam Copeland and things like that. So it's not really at the same level as WWE. A lot of people like it because there's more wrestling and less of the video segments, and it's WWE is a lot slower pace than AEW is for their pay-per-views. So a lot of people like it for that it's kind of more of a pure wrestling instead of all the added bloat that comes with WWE. But WWE has the top tier talent. There's no denying that. So kind of to counteract this, AEW has decided to change their time slot, and they are not going to run concurrent with WWE on September 20th. They are going to start their PLE at 3 p.m. Eastern time instead of 7. I think WWE is going at 7 Eastern time. And so they won't be on at the same time. So there won't be direct conflict if you wanted to watch both of them like there was before. So AEW is going to kind of get the first shot at the crowd. So for people that were going to watch both, they're going to have, 3-4 hours of AEW before WWE WrestlePalooza even starts. So maybe there's going to be some fatigue. Maybe there's going to be some people that will be like, oh, well, I already watched this, so maybe I'll just watch WrestlePalooza tomorrow. The diehards are gonna watch both, and which is good. I mean, it's a way for people that want to watch both. It makes it a little bit easier now. So now you don't have to watch one on replay. I know when I miss a show, I have to avoid Facebook and every other social media platform so it doesn't ruin it, because a lot of times the results get posted or you'll see a meme or something, something that gives away the ending, and sometimes I forget that, and then I'll pop on Facebook and scroll a little bit and then see something I didn't want to see, which I hate when that happens. So I try to avoid it at all costs if I miss a show. But AEW's got 3 more shows for the year, one in October, one in November, one in December. And as of right now, WWE does not have a direct competing show. Doesn't mean they won't, but as of right now, there's nothing scheduled. I kind of think that there will be, because that's been the formula that they've been doing for the last, 4 or 5 months now. And like I said, I don't really love that, but it is what it is, and they're owned by a giant company and they have lots of money and they can kind of do whatever they want, and they just got billions of dollars from Netflix and $1.6 billion from ESPN. So they've got lots of money to do it. So let me know what you think. Do you like what's going on? Do you not like it? Do you find the competition exciting? Are you kind of a little disgusted by it? There's all kinds of things. Let me know what you think. If you could subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that. We are pretty new. It's only been a couple months since we started, and we don't have a ton of subscribers. So if you could do that for me, I would really, really appreciate that. And I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.